Greetings, everybody. This is Yusuf, and today I'm going to talk about what kind of online jobs are available for students and what are the platforms, what are the popular and famous platforms from where you can create an account for free and start searching for online jobs. So before we start, I would like to let you know that I have been working online since like 2007, and in like these 13 14 years I have earned more than $1 million from these online jobs. And this is my freelancer.com profile, which you can have a look, um, like my previously completed projects. You can see like this is my profile. So we are going to set up your profile as well, similar to this one, so you can get a lot of jobs from that profile. So I have this 25 USD per hour, a standard rate that I charge to my clients. I have some description about my work, and I have completed 28 projects like on this platform alone. But now I don't work here because I have some other lot of websites to manage. But this is a wonderful platform for the beginners to start searching for online jobs because it's very easy to find a job on this platform. So you can see I have completed a $320 project. I have earned over $700 in this project, and so on. So you can see, and then you can add your experience, you can add your education. Basically, you have to build your profile here that will support your work, and then you can start searching for different kind of projects. Basically, when it comes to creating an account online, then you have to make sure that you find the right platform. In this case, we have this freelancer.com, which we will be talking about today. So, on this platform, when you will be signing up, then you have to make sure that you must choose the free account membership. There are some paid memberships available as well on this platform, but you don't need to select any paid membership for just beginning your online career. The free membership will be okay for you. So with the free membership, you will get an account. Then you can fill up your experience, your portfolio, your data, everything basically in that profile, so that the employers can have a look at it and they get convinced in hiring you over others. Not only this, when I hire people, you can see like I have hired more than 99 people so far for my projects that I give work to different kind of freelancers here. So basically, what I do is that I hire most of the content writers, and you can see my previous employees, and I was paying them for every article, like $56 for this article, and then $17 for this one, and so on. So basically, when I hire somebody on this platform, then I actually check out their profile. So if their profile is convincing, then I actually hire that person. So for example, if we have a look on this worker's profile, that was my employee. Um, he was actually working under me. So you can see when I hired him, I first of all read his description. If his description is convincing, then definitely I'm gonna give it a try. Otherwise, I'll pass it on. So you have to make sure that you write your description very convincingly, so that it can actually make an impact when the employer is reading your description. And after that, I go to the portfolio section, and then I check out the articles that this writer has written previously. So if you have portfolio you can definitely consider uploading here so that the employers can have a look. You can, find different kind of jobs on this platform, such as content writing, and you can have a look here. So if you click on browse, you can see like we have projects and contests. And if we click on projects, then you'll see like what kind of different online jobs are available for students and for any professional worker on this platform. So um, as you can see here, we have website design jobs, we have graphic design jobs, we have translation, we have internet marketing, telemarketing, social networking, WordPress, and if you are good with PowerPoint, you can offer someone here to design their PowerPoint slides. They are also offering marketing jobs. The people are also working as virtual assistants, and there are some writing jobs available, some data entry jobs, market research, and so on. So basically, this is a platform where you can find every kind of job. So right now there are 8,000 plus, latest jobs available. So if we have a look on this one, so you can see like this job is being offered by someone, and they are offering between 30 to 250 USD to help them with the WordPress theme. So you can scroll down and see some more jobs. This one says like work from home, and they want to create a website. And if you're good enough in creating a website, then you can click on this and help them create a website, and then you can get a chance to earn this much amount of money. So if you click on that, you can see the project description and the money that they're willing to pay, and you can see like this is the description, and you can bid your proposal amount, that how much money you want to charge them for helping them building a website. You can put that money here, and you can put the total number of days that you will take to make their website. And again, here you have to write down your uh, proposal, and you have to make sure that your proposal is according to the description of the job, so they must know that you're actually willing to work for them or to help them. Most of the candidates do a mistake here. What they do is like they just copy paste their proposal, their default proposal in each and every job application, and whether it is relevant to the job description or not, they just copy paste it. And as an employee, when I have a look at the description or the proposal of the candidate, and if it's not relevant to my job, then I just ignore that applicant's proposal, and I move on to hiring someone else. So don't do that mistake. Make your proposal very specific to that job. It's not, required to write like lengthy words in that proposal. You can just write 2 lines, but try to make sure that it's convincing and it's to the point, and it is according to the description of the job or according to the project. So then you have to request a milestone. This milestone thing is something that, for example, you are working online, right? So now you have to make sure that the employer is not a fraud and he actually pays you after the completion of your work. So how you can ensure that the employer is actually gonna pay you or not? So there is only one thing, and that is like this website, that is freelancer.com, will act as a third party, and they will collect the funds in advance from the employer, and they will then let you know that the employer has paid the money to them, and now it's your turn to submit your work and then get the funds directly from the website, not from the employer. So what happens is that the employer in advance pay to this website, and then this website pays you upon completion of your work. So this is how it works. So you have to request that milestone payment. This milestone payment, you can write down here maybe partial amount of the total uh, project fee or something, and then you can add that milestone and place your bid. And don't click on these optional things because it will cost you money, as you can see here. So what happens is that when you basically, submit your proposal, then your proposal will be listed right here with the other candidates. You can see like this guy has asked for 50,000 euro, this one is asking for 35,000 euro, and you can see the description is, not some of the description, for example, for in case of this guy is pretty good. He has written, I guess, the specified project proposal, and if you have a look at this one, this guy is just writing few words, and that is not good. I suggest you write 2 to 3 lines at least, and make sure, as I explained earlier, that these are to the point and according to the project specifications. So this guy has also written something. So you have to write it like this, so that when the employers see that proposal, so they get convinced and they get interested in talking to you. So let's get back to the available jobs. You can see like this guy is actually seeking help in creating a design poster, you know, and then this guy is looking for some social media expert. This guy is looking for some sales people who can help them bringing in some sales. And this guy needs someone who belongs from medicine niche. And there are a lot of different kind of jobs available. This one is I guess telemarketing, like if you have a phone or internet subscription to make phone calls online, then you can find out these kind of jobs for which you can call people, for example, if they need the service of their home or something, or if they need an insurance, and then you try to sell them a product. And once the person is interested in buying something from you over the phone call, then you can make that sale happen by informing your employee, and then you will get a percentage of commission uh, from the product amount that they will actually purchase from your employer. So this is actually called telemarketing. So this is that kind of job that you can do from your home. And then this one, they say like they need some good typist. So you can also search jobs here. For example, in my case, I'm gonna search article writing jobs. Okay, so when I search article writing, I find 78 results that means like 78 different kind of article writing jobs are available at the moment. So if I click on this one, then you can see that this is a description of this project. They need someone to write on health and nature related topics, and they're willing to pay $10 for every 1,000 words. So same way you have to submit your bid amount. I will write here 10. Okay, it says minimum 30, so I'll write here 30 to make my bid competitive. And it must be kept in mind that for every $30 that you earn, $5 will be deducted by this platform website as their fee. So you will get $25 in the end after completing that project. So you then submit your proposal here, and you can write down the total number of days in which you will complete that job. You can expect some milestone payment from the buyer in advance, because this will ensure that buyer has paid already to this website and the money is there for you. And once you complete the project, then this website is going to pay you. So you will feel secure for working or giving your time to a project. But if in case this buyer is not making a milestone payment, and asking you to give him the work before making milestone payment, then don't work for him because maybe he is not a good guy. So just make sure that the milestone payment is there for you, and then you should, start working on that job. Then you can click on place bid, and then your proposal will be submitted to this employer. Similar to this one, you can see this guy is asking for $30, and this is their simplified two-liner proposal. And as I said earlier to you guys, that even 2 lines of your proposal can make a difference. Just don't copy paste your default proposal on every job. Okay, just make your proposal specific to that job, maybe just 2 lines, and then post it. Because as an employer, I read that, I love to read someone talking about my project, not about your qualities. If you are just telling me about what you can do and what kind of skills you have, then it doesn't matter for me. I want to see something that is, productive for my project, that is going to give me something. So you can write something about it like, um, I will give you high quality articles related to medicine and nature, and I have written similar kind of articles before. So these 2 lines will definitely impress me or convince me in talking to you. So make sure that you do proposals like that. So after that, you can see there are a lot of bidders on this job, and if you're lucky enough, if your proposal is good enough, then you will definitely get selected and get hired by this employer. So moving on to the next section of this website, number one was projects. The second one is contests. So in the contest, um, you know, I will explain you something here before we get on to this second thing. Um, if we click on here, the, we will see the number one project. Project is something in which the employer is actually posting a job, and then a lot of different kind of candidates from different countries will apply for that job, and if the proposal is good enough, then you may get selected to work on that job. So it's a very competitive kind of working environment. But on the other side, we have these contests. On this, under this section, um, you don't need to get selected for a job in order to start working. What happens is that it is a contest, for example. Okay, if there is a contest, then you can just submit your entry, your work entry. You can work on it, and then you can submit the part of your work as a contest entry, and then the employer will have a look at all the work samples or work entries submitted by the freelancers. And after that, if he thinks that your entry is the most beautiful one, or is of most wonderful quality as compared to other submitters, then definitely he will buy your service. So let's get into this now. Um, okay, so um, here we have this contest. Okay, these are all the contests available at the moment. There are 923 contests, and this guy is actually looking for a logo design. So if we have a look on this at this contest, then we can see that see the description of this contest, that this guy is looking for this logo, and you can then start working on it. You can create different logo designs. As you can see, these entries, these designs are actually submitted by different freelancers. This is one freelancer, this is second freelancer, this is third freelancer. So you can actually submit your your personalized entry by clicking the submit my entry button. And if your design is good enough, you can see there are a lot of designs done by different freelancers, and the employer has the option to accept or reject it. As you can see here, he already rejected one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight designs, and others are, you can see still pending over there, still pending for review. The buyer has the option, to see all the designs and then to select the best one. And if you have a look at this one, so if I'm a buyer, if I like this design, then I can actually, rate it, and then I can talk to this freelancer using this comment system. And if things go well, then I can buy this entry directly from the freelancer. So this is how, you can actually start working on these contest entries. There are a lot of different kind of jobs available here as well. This is something in which you have to design a t-shirt for your employer. If you click on that, then you can see this is a description, and then if you click on entries, you can see like freelancers have submitted different kind of entries, and at the moment the contest owner just like these two designs at the moment. Probably he will buy the entries from this guy or from this guy, but um, you still have the option to submit your entry, and if you are lucky enough, if he likes your design, then you will, get US dollar 100 if your design gets selected. You can see a lot of different kind of designs are available in this entry that freelancers made for this time. So this is also one kind of online job, and um, there are some 3D animations done by freelancers as well. So you can do that too if you're good enough in that niche. And you can see the entries here. So only one entry. That means like you have you likely have more chance to win this contest because there are no more entries into it. So that means like you can get it. You have good chances of winning this kind of contest. So there's one more thing that I wanted to explain to you, that for example, if you want to apply for this project, then you see these 5-star ratings, and you can see like 23 reviews. And what this actually means is that this project owner or this employer has previously posted 23 jobs, and he has worked with 23 different freelancers, and all those 23 freelancers, after getting paid, have rated him 5 stars. So that means this employer is trustable, and this employer or this guy is definitely gonna pay you if you work for him. So this is a kind of credibility score for each of the freelancer, each of the employer. So this is the indication of the credibility of the employer you're working with. And in a similar way, you will also get the ratings for your profile. For example, if you complete one project of article writing for somebody, then at the end of the project, the employer is gonna rate your service. If he really likes you, then he may give you 5 stars, and those 5 stars will help you to apply for next jobs. As you can see here, I'm going to display you um, the rating system. So you can see in the proposal that this is a freelancer. This guy has already completed one job, and that's why he has one review, and the employer has rated him 5 stars. So that means the service of this guy is better than other freelancers, I guess. So and also the completion rate, that means like he completed all of his projects. So definitely as an employer, I will feel more secure in terms of receiving good quality and timely service from this freelancer. So I will be definitely working with him. But in some other projects, for example, if you have a look at this one, then we can find out the proposals and check out like this freelancer who has actually worked on 1493 projects. His completion rate is 77%. That means like 23% of the jobs were not completed by the freelancer. And his rating is also not 5 star. So I will feel, as an employer, I will feel reluctant working with him. But if I scroll down, then I can see here that this guy was rated 5 star by previous recruiting companies or the employers, and he have 100% completion rate. His proposal is also, I guess, good enough, so I will feel secure working with him. So similar way, this freelancer is from India, and she have 5 stars and 100% completion rate, and I guess this proposal is maybe uh, yeah, this proposal is a little bit large, but I will recommend you guys to make very short proposal, because there are so many entries that the employer has to see. If you can convey your message or proposal in just 2 lines, and that is convincing enough, then definitely you'll get selected for the job. And make sure that the opening 2 lines or the opening paragraph of your proposal talks about the project itself, not about the qualities that you have. So this is all about finding online jobs on one of the biggest website, that is called freelancer.com. So in my next video, I will explain about like Upwork and some other platforms that are available for you guys to start working online. And if you have any other questions related to this kind of online work subject, then you can post it in the comments, and I will get back to you, and I'll try to answer all of your questions in time. So good luck in your online career, and I wish you find really nice jobs ahead. Have a good day. Bye bye.